So even though I bleached my hair 2 times with 40 volume developer in my last video, I thought today we could bleach it once more in preparation to our little rainbow situation that we are going to be doing in an upcoming video. And then either going in with silver lining directly to dye it silver, or possibly diluting it and using it as a toner, just to kind of even out the colors that are on my head. I know that I'll probably still have traces of them left, but I feel like the more uniform I'm able to make everything, the better it will be when it comes time to apply all the other colors. Once again, we are going in with the Kiss Colors and Care Maximum Strength Lift Up Complete Bleach Kit. Well, this does not do the best job at stripping out the splat hair dye that does still remain on my hair. It definitely does a lot in terms of lightening the roots up, which is very nice. As you guys can see, some of the root area is still a little bit brassy from when we did bleach it before. And while a lot of that is definitely user error, I'm hoping that today we can definitely fully saturate my head and make everything as light as possible. One feature that I really do enjoy about this bleach is the fact it comes with a mixing tray. I know I've been quite accustomed to like the little applicator bottles that bleach comes in, and it's really handy, you know, just to kind of hold it and apply right where you want it. But I think there is a definite advantage to having a bowl that contains your bleach. You can kind of judge more how much you have. You can take the perfect amount out. If you are using a brush, I mean, it's perfect for that. You can't really dunk your brush into an applicator bottle. So I'm definitely a fan of this. Since I am definitely accident prone, we are going to be wearing our gloves today, and we are going to be opening all of the products away from ourselves. I am definitely known for getting things in my eye, in my mouth, you name it. We're gonna get our bleach all prepped. Just in case you guys forgot, as I did mention in my last video, you do leave this product on for 30 minutes. That is the recommended developing time. But just to play things safe, I think that I will kind of play it by ear. If my head does start to burn, I'll remove it sooner. If all seems to be going well in terms of my scalp and the color isn't really lifting, maybe I would leave it on a couple more minutes. I know that is definitely not recommended. Like I said though, we'll play it by ear. You always want to make sure your hair products are mixed thoroughly. If you have a not even mixture, I don't really know how you expect it to turn out even on your head. As per usual, we are gonna just kind of go straight in with my hands. If my hair was any longer, I would probably love the whole concept of using a brush. But for me, honestly, it's just easier to go right in with my hands, usually with enough rubbing, which I know really bothers a lot of you guys. I just feel like I'm able to at least fully saturate most of my hair and cover everything, so I'm sorry. I'm just really not a fan of the brush. When it does come time to doing my little rainbow situation, I'm pretty sure there'll be a brush or two involved, but for this video, there will not be. I am going to start off by applying this on the darkest portions of my hair, the areas where the color is most prominent, if you will. And then after those areas are fully saturated, we'll move on to the roots. After a couple minutes have gone by, we'll kind of cover everything else. Just based on past experience, I have learned this is definitely a product you want to avoid having any contact with your face or even your ears. It is very potent, to say the least, and it will 100% burn your skin. If any of you guys did miss it, I actually used the same bleach in my eyebrow bleaching video, and needless to say, my skin was damaged. So far, the product has been in my hair for about 15 minutes. I may have gotten a little distracted when I was taking some dabs, but We are going to now hit some of the areas where the roots are a bit darker. Here, for example, there's some banding where we actually have a lot of orange going on. When you dye your hair as often as I do, you're probably not going to have one uniform color throughout the strand. You're just going to have a lot of bullshit. Alright, you guys, here is the result from technically the third bleaching I've done to my hair over the course of a week. But as you can see, I definitely was able to remove a good portion of the color. It is a tad bit damp yet. So, I mean, when it's dry, I'm sure it would be just a little bit lighter. Nonetheless, extremely impressed. This round of bleaching definitely provided more results than any one thus far. I know I was contemplating diluting this product in an effort to use it as more of a toner, but you know me, guys, I love to dive straight in. I'm actually really hopeful that this will cover both the pink and the blue side, but if there is to be a tint of color left in my hair, I'm definitely okay with that. Unfortunately, I am out of gloves yet again. I do know that in the past, Lunar Tides was really good about not staining my skin, so I'm really hopeful that is the case today because we're applying it with my bare hands. Okay. Almost instantly, it is removing a lot of the warmness from my hair, and that's super ideal. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up using the whole bottle, but even if I do, that's a-okay. Oh yeah. What I really love about Lunar Tides is it does froth up a bit, but the foam doesn't transfer the pigment. And I know that's extremely weird. It's almost like it deposits the color and then there's just like a froth left on top of it. So you do have to make sure you are coating each individual portion of your hair, but just know that foam isn't gonna stain your skin. All right, you guys, now that my hair is evenly coated, I'm gonna leave this in for at least an hour. I'm actually gonna go on the road and meet up with a friend quick to say hello. It's been a while since we checked in with one another, so maybe I'll bring you with, I'm not too sure. I am, however, going to be leaving this on my head while I do go out and about. But so far, it's doing a great job at removing all of the warm tones from my hair. That was definitely the goal. I think that all the blues and the silvers and the purples really mesh well together. So I'm really excited to see the end results. It feels nice. I really appreciate how this is going to do nothing but condition my hair the longer I leave it on. I know that you really only need to leave it on for 20-30 minutes, but if you do happen to leave it on longer, if anything, your hair is just going to thank you for it. So, Lunar Tides, I thank you for my hair. Dyeing your hair in public, check. Alright friends, here is the end result. Here is the purple side, and here is what was once the blue side. Well, I definitely need a proper haircut. All in all, I feel it did a great job at covering both of the colors. I really enjoy how it's still very light, meaning within a few more washes and possibly a bleach bath, we'll definitely be able to cover it with the fun fashion colors here in the next week or two. Definitely leave your feedback down below. I really hope you like it, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, everybody. Also, real quick, I wanted you guys to know I did actually film my M&M's Haunted Cookie Castle video already, and unfortunately, half of the audio was missing. So I promised to do another seasonal little project. It won't be the same thing because that may be a little boring on my behalf. But here tomorrow, which is also my day off, I promise I'll film something different. Bye, everybody.